Try this one simple trick and watch how people bow down to respect you. Most people enter a room and go unnoticed. Their presence is weak, their energy forgettable. They blend into the background like shadows in the noise barely registering. In the minds of those around them, they speak, but their words don't hold weight. They act, but their actions lack impact. They exist, but they don't command. But then there are those who walk in, and the entire room shifts. Eyes lock onto them. Conversations pause. Even those who don't know them can feel them. It's an unspoken force, a magnetic presence that demands attention. It's not arrogance, not aggression, just raw, undeniable power. Respect is given before a single word is spoken. What's the difference? One simple move. Do this once and watch how people treat you differently forever. Here's the harsh truth. Society respects strength, not weakness. No one respects the weak. Society operates on silent hierarchies: dominance, submission, leadership, and followership. Most people don't realize they're constantly being sized up, placed into invisible categories. Within seconds, it happens in business meetings, it happens in social settings, it happens in relationships, everywhere. You may think people judge you based on what you say, but in reality, they judge how you say it, how you move, how you hold yourself. If you talk too fast, hesitate, or try too hard to impress, you're done. People subconsciously categorize you as someone beneath them. And once that label is placed, it's nearly impossible to shake. You've lost before the conversation even starts. This is why some people command respect the moment they enter a room, while others struggle to get noticed. It has nothing to do with luck or natural charisma. It's about perception, and perception is something you can control if you understand the right techniques. But what if I told you a single change in your body language can flip the power dynamic instantly? One move that forces people to respect you without you saying a word. The secret, the power of pause, the ability to control time in a conversation. Weak men rush to fill silence. They talk fast, afraid they'll be ignored. They babble, hoping for approval. Their voices rise at the end of sentences, seeking validation instead of commanding respect. They try too hard, and in doing so, they give away their power. But men of power, they pause, they let silence work for them. They force others to wait, anticipate, respect. This isn't just a trick, it's a weapon. One that leaders, CEOs, and high status men have mastered for centuries. Think about the most powerful men you've seen in history, business, or even in movies. They don't rush, they don't fidget, they don't fill silence with unnecessary words. Instead, they create an aura of control, an atmosphere of power. When someone asks you a question, don't answer immediately, pause. Let the silence stretch. Let it make them uncomfortable. Hold their gaze, feel the weight of their expectations, then speak slowly, deliberately. Watch how they lean in. Watch how their body shifts. Watch how the energy in the room subtly bends in your favor. This isn't an illusion. It's human psychology at its finest. Why it works in nature, the most dominant creature is never the loudest. The lion doesn't roar before the hunt. It moves in silence, calculating, waiting for the perfect moment. The alpha in any pack doesn't need to announce its dominance. It's understood. The true leaders of any group don't chase attention, they command it. Power moves slow, power takes its time. Now think about the most powerful people. Whether in real life, in business, or in movies, they all have the same trait. Calm control. They never rush. They pause. They make people wait. They create tension, and that tension gives them power. When you pause, you're signaling, I'm not desperate for your attention. I control the pace, and people, they instinctively respect that. It's why the most successful men don't chase attention. They demand it. They set the tempo, and the world follows. This technique isn't just psychological. It's deeply rooted in human behavior. Silence makes people comfortable. Our brains are wired to avoid uncertainty, and a well-timed pause creates that uncertainty. It forces people to focus on you, to lean in, to anticipate your next words. People assign more value to things that are rare or difficult to obtain when you speak less, but with greater impact. Your words automatically seem more valuable. The less you seek approval, the more people give it to you. Most people talk fast. They run, they stumble, they overshare. When you slow down, you stand out. Your presence becomes more noticeable. Your voice becomes more commanding. Your words carry more weight. Fast talkers often come across as nervous or insecure. Slow, deliberate speech signals confidence, intelligence, and self-assurance. It subconsciously tells people, I am in control. How to apply this. Here's what I want you to do the next time you're in a conversation. Whether it's with a friend, a stranger, or even someone in power, when they ask you something, pause just for 2 seconds. Don't fidget. Don't look away. Hold the silence, then speak deliberately, slowly, with authority. Now watch their reaction. Watch how they shift in their seat. Watch how their eyes stay locked on you. Watch how their energy suddenly adjusts to yours. Do this once, and you'll notice it instantly. Do this daily, and you'll never be treated the same again. Most people will ignore this advice. They'll keep talking fast, seeking approval, chasing attention, and they'll keep being overlooked. But those who master the pause, they rise above the noise, they command the room, they demand respect. The choice is yours. Try this trick today and drop a comment below. Did you notice the difference? If you want even more psychological tricks to dominate any social situation, hit that like button and subscribe, because this was just the beginning. Power is not given, is taken, it is earned. And those who understand the unspoken rules of dominance rise above the weak, above the forgotten, above the ones who fade into the background. It is in every word you say, in every move you make, in the energy you radiate. Those who control themselves control everything. The next time you enter a room, ask yourself, are you a force? Or are you fading into the noise? The pause is not just silence. It is strength, the weapon, a signal that you are in control. Those who master it master the world, so try it today, right now in your next conversation. And when you feel the shift, when you see the reaction, when you notice the power, you will never go back. Now listen carefully. Dark mindset is a movement that teaches you to become powerful. Subscribe now or stay weak forever. The choice is yours.